Please say hello to and welcome Kevin Graham.
Good morning. Thank you, everyone. Nice to see bright, shiny faces on a cloudy day outside. So, Lola, good morning. We're looking forward to hearing you today. I heard you recently achieved something miraculous, so we're looking forward to hearing about that, too. I'm very excited about today. We have a great speaker. We have several great speakers, but our headline speaker, Jill Conrad, I'm a sales guy. It's pretty obvious sometimes. She's got a message that I think is compelling and actionable, and I think it's going to be a treat for everyone here, so that's very exciting. But this segment is our Speaker Spotlight segment. And the idea with this is to give members an opportunity to share their message with the audience and chapter members. And it's also an opportunity for you to consider ways that you can assist their efforts. And as Gary mentioned, when we go to lunch, each of the three will be sitting at an individual table. So if something about your connection to their message, or you can help them in some way, please get with them and share that, because that's a big opportunity for you. So, the first up, Don Grimes, has been a professional speaker since 2002 on the topic of aging and long-term care, having recently completed his first book. He has spoken at about half of the Fortune 500 and recently completed a national speaking project on long-term care and aging for federal employees, including speaking at both the CIA headquarters and the Pentagon. Before becoming an expert on long-term care and aging, Don had a varied career, including service in the military. Thank you for that, this Veterans Week, as well as all of you who served. Working as a newspaper reporter and jobs in corporate America. He's been an NSA member since early this year and volunteered as a session host at the NSA convention this past summer. Please join me in welcoming Don Grimes. That was excellent, Don. Thank you. Hit for the cycle there. Told you about himself, told you how he can help you, how you can help him. Excellent stuff.
And he did it in less than 5 minutes.
And he did it in less than 5 minutes. But don't tell these other guys that. They'll try to sandbag his time. While we're waiting, long-term and aging, Greek mythology, the goddess of dawn, I won't get it right, I know none of these names, but she fell in love with her warrior so much that she asked Zeus to grant him eternal life, wanted him to live forever. And Zeus challenged her, "Are you sure that's what you want?" And she said yes. And as she left his chamber, she realized in shock that she forgot to ask Zeus to keep him young and healthy. So as the warrior lived forever, his bones dried up and his cells became cancerous and he lived in pain eternally. So tough story there, but
an upbeat story. Like
well, the point to long-term care and aging is that the miracles of modern medicine, we've wiped out a lot of the disease that historically took us at a young age. So now people do live long, and longevity is a very powerful message. Ken Dykewald has wonderful material, and long-term care and aging is a critical message. So
nice recovery.
Thank you, Scott. Our next speaker has asked someone special to introduce him. Thank you, Dave. We're doing well this morning. That was excellent. Well, what can I say about this next guy?
He's not ready.
I can keep going. You want me to go ahead?
I think maybe other people have suggestions, Nick. He's a national touring comedian, speaker, and author. The Tonight Show, David Letterman, Oprah Winfrey are just three of the shows he likes to watch. Try to interrupt after the punchline, okay, funny guy? Please welcome from Los Angeles, California, the feel-good funny guy, Nick Arnett.
Thanks. I should have made that too. Let's hear it again. This is the best. Yay! It was a great intro. I'm sorry about the recurring moment there.
Thank you, funny guy, Nick Arnett. Good stuff. Can we give all three, let me get their names, Don Grimes, David Jensen, and Nick Arnett, a round of applause again. Thank you all.
That was a lot of information in a short time.
There you go. And this is not just about them sharing their message, it's also about them spreading their message. One of our speaker spotlights from the September meeting was booked on a SoCal radio interview for 20 minutes within 48 hours of their information being posted on the NSA GLAC website. So it's an opportunity for you to spread your message and share your message. If you're interested in being a speaker spotlight at one of our upcoming meetings, please send me, Kevin Graham, an email and we'll get you in the queue. And my favorite sports teams, your Los Angeles Galaxy, who are playing in the MLS Cup a week from tomorrow right up the street in Carson at the Home Depot Center, in case you were wondering. Our headline speaker is an internationally recognized sales strategist and best-selling author. Her newest book, Snap Selling. Yes, I am. Thank you. That's a dramatic pause, Jill. Forgive me, Jill. Her newest book, everybody say the name?
Snap Selling.
Would you pass that around so it comes all the way back around to me? Her newest book, Snap Selling, soared to the #1 sales book on Amazon within hours of its release. Her previous book, Selling to Big Companies, has been an Amazon top 20 sales book since 2006. Fortune magazine selected it as one of 8 must-reads for salespeople, along with classics such as How to Win Friends and Influence People. Good company. Jill began her sales career at Xerox, then moved into technology sales, and finally she sold services. As a consultant, she's worked with companies like IBM, GE, and Staples. Plus, she's been featured on ABC News, Fox 2, Entrepreneur, the New York Times, Selling Power, the Business Journal, and many more publications. Everywhere you look these days, you see her name, and there's good reason. She's on the edge of what it takes to be successful today, with fresh strategies for selling to crazy busy buyers. Please join me in welcoming Jill Conrad.
With an introduction like that, I'd like to take you back before the introduction so that you know who I really am, because that sounds pretty stellar.